ECOWAS Parliament praises Peter Obi for challenging Tinubu's victory in court. So they laud him for challenging the case in court. Why would they be hailing him? Why would they be lauding him? I think that is the best thing to do, because if he had not done that, the way and manner at which people really expected this thing to have gone, it would have gone the other way around. Even the people, the so-called people who claimed that they won, they were really afraid that, oh, anything could happen. And I'm sure they must have prepared all the security forces on ground that anybody will you come at, made a deal with them. But unfortunately, it didn't go the way they ought to go. And that is the reason why there is a second campaign again before they dissolved this APC or Tinubu's campaign team. They started all manner of things. We heard about the audio leak here and there, and I begin to ask, what has that got to do? Does that have any effect in the court? No, it has no effect in the court. But because they are so afraid that anything could happen, even if they say, oh, let there be a rerun, so that it will have, it will have an effect on the image of person of Obi. I think that was the reason why they were doing all of that, because in the recent it has no meaning. And don't even forget that the same APC, they always come to attack physically. What they are always accusing of Obedience doing is that they abuse them on social media, they do this, they insult them. At least it's better than somebody coming physically with weapons to come and do what? To come and attack you. To come and attack you. That is exactly what they have been doing. And they have done that to the level at which the so-called activists now, the Adeyanju, has submitted to them. They beat hell out of him. Now he doesn't even know what he's doing again. And Nigerians are like, so seriously? Now so you be? The same, the Adeyanju is telling us how Obi style of greeting amounts to be an occultic person. And that is exactly what he's doing. Every step Obi takes. In the recent, in those days when the person of Adeyanju, the person that that he will be having kind of a support for will be Peter Obi. Well, all of a sudden Nigerians are like, what is happening? Because the so-called APC supporters, pro Buhari, they beat him to stupor. They had to fly him out of Nigeria to go and treat him in Dubai. Everybody was like, this man, oh, wow, hey, yeah, why they go do this man like this? Because he's fighting for the common man. But now the same person, he's a different person altogether. The same man has been on the issue of a bullion van. You see the issue of bullion van, they will just sweep it over, wave it off. It does not matter. Something that each and every one of us know that this is not the way things are supposed to go. But now he has chickened out. So they are expecting people also, the obedience, to come out, go on the street and begin to fight, and they will now twist the whole thing. But unfortunately that did not happen. So if ECOWAS is coming out to say, oh, they laud Peter Obi for challenging Tinubu's victory in court, that is the way I see it. Because if they are taking the other steps, I think Nigeria will be boiling as we speak now. Maybe Nigeria would have been experiencing the Sudan experience. Well, what do they mean by parliament lords? Those clowns and corrupt diplomats in ECOWAS, what have they done for Nigeria? They are just hypocrites. What Obi is doing is normal. Assuming it was APC, they would have done more than that. They would have done more than that. We saw everyone in court, including Peter Obi and Baba Dati. But where was Tinubu of the APC? He always acts like a mini god, and he had to send the governor of Plateau State, Governor Lalong, to stand for him. I'm glad the court rejected it, though Tinubu always wants to get things his way, just like he avoided debate before the election. All I want them to know is that it is not going to be business as usual. If they have been rigging elections before and getting away with it, that is not going to happen anymore. This particular case will choke them on their necks. It's time for Nigerians to take charge, and victory is sure. That's it. Yeah. That is exactly how it is. Well, let us see how it goes. Congratulations to them. Whatever they say. Tinubu was announced the winner, but the masses did not celebrate, which shows that he was not the people's choice. So I don't even care what those clowns think. Hero of elections. Okay, Peter Obi is the Okute, the rock. Is the Okute, oh, the rock. That is what they call him there. Meanwhile, Dr. Unisa Tanku, we are set for Wednesday in as much they are postponed or they have adjourned the whatever till tomorrow. 10th. Today is night as the judges of the Presidential Election Tribunal took the appearances of our lead counsel, Dr. Levi Uzoku, SAN, on behalf of others. We are only asking for our mandate based on equity, fairness, and justice of the process. A drug indicted person is about to become president in Nigeria, and you Americans via your institutions are normalizing the insanity. You convince them here but release them to us because of our subjectification of truth. Okay, for those asking, Mr. Peter Obi's lead counsel, Dr. Onyechi Ikpeazu SAN, is at Supreme Court today, where is he leading the defense counsel for Senate Ademola Adeleke, the governor of Osun State, as the Supreme Court is expected to deliver judgments on Osun election. Okay. Honestly, this country, the more you look, the less you see. You won't believe it. But we thank God that it has not taken another tour. And that is why you see that almost everybody is coming out to attack Obi. Everyone is coming to attack Obi because what they expected him to do is not what is happening. Because they would have changed the whole narrative that let us do it. They will come out because we know that they have followers all over the place. And opportunity to be able to arrest Peter Obi. They've done all manner of things, but they couldn't do it. So the best thing is for him to go to court, which they are in court already. But even at that, we are seeing somebody like the Ooni of Ife saying that they are just wasting their time. They should just forget about it and move on. Don't talk about anything or any bad thing anyone has done. Just move on. That is the new song in town.